Live. All
All
right.
right.
All right. All right. Oh, shit. You know what time it is. You know what the day is. Oh, shit.
Yay.
Yeah. Yo, yo, yo. What up? The breakdown with Mario here with Space. Bailey was a little bit busy today with some family stuff, so we'll let this one slide, Bailey. We'll let this one slide today. Next time,
Yeah, we
though,
will.
next time's a different story, buddy. Anyways, oh man, I got a couple minutes. Just got done eating some dinner. Wife made some homemade chicken pot pie, dog. Oh
Ooh,
man.
that sounds good.
Yep. Yep. It hit it, man. It's really good with some fucking garlic bread. Mm.
Okay, okay. I just had a Panera bread for the first time.
Okay.
Uh,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
so
ahead.
I had the ciabatta cheesesteak, and
Ciabatta.
it's good. It's good. It's actually really good. There's meat all the way through. There's cheese all the way through. There's sauce all the way through, and it's not like the sauce ain't overpowering. I think they just use mayo and like some kind of like olive oil. I couldn't tell what the other sauce was with it, but it was a liquid sauce. But it was really, really good. Red peppers on there, Swiss cheese, steak.
All right here.
The
Right
steak,
on the front
I do
page.
gotta say, though, the steak was a little bit dry by
Yeah.
itself. But if you eat it all together, though, the
Not
steak
bad.
was not dry.
It
Yeah,
looks all right on here, like thinly chopped up fucking steak.
yeah, it was good. It filled me up. It's a full sandwich, but they cut it in half. I only ate half. It filled me up. But I did have Arby's like a couple hours before I had
Oof.
this, so I was still a little full from Arby's.
Oof. I haven't had Arby's in a while actually. Dang.
Yeah, I just what I have. I had you're gonna make fun of me and you're gonna call me a fat ass, but I had
The big
the
Montana.
chicken sandwich. No, technically it
Yeah.
pretty much was and shit, dude. So I had the chicken sandwich, curly fries, a large drink, and then the beef and cheddar.
Oh, dude, that and so I usually go for the 2 for 7, or they're 2 for 7 now. They used to be 2 for 4. Now they're 2 for 7. I'll get the regular and then the beef and cheddar. Well, I used to. All right, man. I used to tear it up like crazy. I used to get the regular sandwich. Because now they got small, medium, or large, like the sandwiches, the portion size. I'd get
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the medium sandwich, a couple cheddar, curly fries, mozzarella sticks, and a large Pepsi. Dog, I used to tear that up. Now I can now, dog. Thinking about it, man, I gotta go to the restroom, dog. Holy shit, son.
No, not gonna lie. Arby's did make me bloated. It did, and
Oof.
like I've been gassy like a motherfucker, dude.
Yep. Yep.
But it's been coming out both ends, bottom and top, dude. So like, I know I don't got to shit. I know I'm just gassy and like have air bubbles right now. So I've been drinking a lot of soda just to get the air bubbles out. And when I say they come out both ends, man, they come out both ends.
Yeah. 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 I've been dealing with since Friday night, dude. We had a shameless plug. We had some pizza, and dog, I knew I should have known better. Like I can't. Just with the change in the diet and everything, and going through this like stomach infection thing. Like I just it was. I already had eaten before. Ate a nice fucking good healthy little sandwich, not terrible. And then it was just like 10:30 at night, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some breadsticks because but the kids didn't pizza and cheesy bread, and I was like, I'll eat a little bit of cheesy bread, it'll be alright. And then I just dipped it in like the little they gave a little side of marinara. I dipped it in
I'm
it.
guessing you went to Little Caesars.
No, Pizza Hut.
Oh, oh, ew.
I liked her. I liked. Well, okay. Now I've already talked with the wife. I'm done with. I have to be done with pizza. Anything marinara, even though I want a meatball sub so fucking bad. But I'm sure there's something I could substitute. I'm almost positive there's something I could substitute. But I just had like I all I did was just dip like the edges of cheese stick in it or cheesy bread in it. Just dipped it and like I didn't like sit in there and like you know how like you gouge like a hole out of it. No, I just dipped it in, boom, and
Well,
then
yeah.
took a bite, dude. Since Friday night, dog, my stomach, and even right now as we speak, it's Sunday night. Man, son. Whew. I've been just
That bad?
yeah, dude, heartburn, bloated, just and this so what happened too was when we were in Vegas a couple months ago, we went to that Italian speakeasy, and of course, I
Yeah.
got fucking it's all Italian, so marinara, fucking noodles, or not, I can't say noodles, that's disrespectful, pasta and all that. Dude, like 3 in the morning, dude. We went back. This was like at 9:30 at night. No, 8:30. No, I'm sorry. It was like 6:30, 7 o'clock dinner time. We went there.
Okay.
We had dinner. This was outside, like in the city, not on the strip. So we Ubered there, Ubered back. Um, we got dropped off at the hotel, and then we decided, hey, let's go. Let's just go. It's night. Let's go. Fucking. This was our second night there, so we're like, yeah, second night there because our
Let's go
first.
sightseeing.
Yeah, so we're
Sightseeing,
like,
pretty
let's
much.
go check this out. Went watch the show. Did just the Vegas tourist thing. Watched all the signs, dude.
Yeah.
People are crazy, but dude, like we got back to the hotel back like it was like 12:30, like 12 midnight. Because when you're out in there, like you lose track of time. But we went back. It was like 11, 11:30, 11:45 by the time we like lay down and in bed. 3 o'clock in the morning, dog, dude, just the nastiest fucking burp, like just straight so just
Ooh.
even burger, like my wife was just like, "What the hell?" And I said, "Yeah, that's just a burp." And then immediately, dude, just bleh, bleh. Oh, I gotta go to the restroom. You want?
Uh,
Give me a couple minutes, fool.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, give me a couple. All right, all right, all right, all right. Whew! I had to. I had to. Like I was saying, man. Like I bring this up all the time, and I tell everybody, man, go to the doctor, get yourself checked out. I got myself checked out, made sure everything's good. Do, of course, I keep like I got the IBS, so like I said, I just ate dinner. What 20 minutes ago? The last bite I took was like 20 minutes ago, and instantly, dude, it happens every time I eat a snack. Gotta go. Like I've gotten myself checked to make sure that hey, everything's okay, everything's good. Had a little bit of a stomach infection, and I think that was from whatever I got in Vegas. Because as soon as I got back to it, I was like bedridden for a full day, and then I had to go to the hospital, and they were just like some noro or it wasn't called the norovirus then. They were just saying that there's some stomach virus going around. So I was like, all right, and then got a stomach infection, got all that cleared up. But
Well, good thing that you didn't get the norovirus because that would have put you on your ass horribly bad. Uh,
yeah,
the ex-wife had it and she was bedridden for a whole week straight. And
yeah.
like the only thing that she did was just bathroom bed, and it was either poop or throw up.
Hmm.
And that was horrible. I got a little stomach bug a couple of days ago, and like, dude, it sucks to have any kind of stomach issues. Really, like it does. I haven't got myself checked this year, but last year I did, so I'm pretty healthy. Well, I'm perfectly healthy, and I'm actually surprised about that.
That's
But
good. That's fucking good.
yeah, I need to go get myself checked out again because it's the new year. I got
Yeah.
to do it at least. Um, but when I had this little stomach bug, it only lasted 2 days. But this stomach bug, man, it kicked my ass. It cleaned out my system though. Like
Oh, I
I'm
mean,
lactose intolerant, so it felt like I drank a whole gallon of milk,
mm-hmm,
and I just
mm-hmm.
could not get off the toilet, dude. But luckily you got yours figured out. Sucks that you have IBS, so that sucks.
Yeah, yeah. Like, but again, like it is something that hmm, it's something that I'm glad that I got looked over. That I mean, I didn't look over it, but I got looked at. I guess I would say, and I
Yeah.
have I believe I have a pretty good gastrologist. There's a tron in there somewhere. I can't really pronounce it, but I got that. My cardiologist is pretty good too. Like I just have to exercise. I gotta get into a regimen of exercising because yeah, yeah.
Well, even doing like yoga here and there, it's still technically an exercise. Not really. I know a lot of people are going to listen to us and be like, it's not. But you stretch out your muscles, you stretch out your body, and it helps you out in a healthier way than
Yeah,
just going to the gym and working out. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah. But dude, I had to I look here talking about like speaking it into existence, like putting it out in the universe. Like, man, I needed that. Just going to the restroom. I really needed that. Now, some people agree to disagree on like talking about it out loud. Hey, man, you do you. I'ma do me, and I feel like, whew, man, I needed that today because I was just feeling kind of fucked up ever since this whole pizza thing, Pizza Gate. Ugh,
I'm
that's
glad,
about children. No, no, I can't say.
you know, I know they didn't hear it, but I did because I was on hold for you. I heard it, and it sounded like it was refreshing.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. But
And like I know that sound too, though, is that refreshing sound where it's
oh,
like, oh my God, you just been waiting for it
yeah,
to come out. Like I get that feeling, and when I heard it come out of you like that, I was like, oh, I know that felt good
you didn't hear it
because
come at him. You just heard me grunt.
it was.
All
I heard
right,
you grunt. Yeah, I'm glad I did.
let's get that on.
I'm glad
Cause
I did
no,
not hear that.
no, cause
Okay.
my
Yeah.
I record this in my bedroom and like my restroom is a good 10 feet away from me and the door was shut. But I did kind of groan pretty loud because it just I look and due to whoever's listening. Like you know, it's just you know what I'm talking about, like that. Oh my God, yes, because I was feeling it all day, dude, all day. Yesterday, dude, yesterday was kind of worse, but yeah, yeah. I'm still kind of stomach's still a little upset, but I had my wife made some fucking bomb ass fucking homemade chicken pot pie with some fucking garlic bread, French bread, garlic bread. Son. Mm,
That does sound good. That does sound good. But
yeah,
let's get off of food and let's get off of this little topic.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So okay, so you sent me a video a couple of days ago about
yes. So
now
I sent you a couple of videos. Okay, it was about little space things.
on
Okay, so the first one I sent you,
through TikTok, correct?
uh, yes, it was the sun one. The sound of the sun. They got so close to it, it was making the sound of the sun, like you
Yeah.
could hear it. And boy, that right there is just crazy. The noises that was coming off of it, like I don't even know how they got the sound back. The sun is pushing out so much heat where I'm surprised they even got any video from it too. And if y'all seen this video, guys, I don't think it's a hoax. I don't think it's fake. I don't. I believe, they actually got
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sound
You're
the
talking
sound
about.
of it.
Let me see if I can click on it. We can listen to it real quick. This one.
Yes. No, 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 no. That's the other one. That's the noises from other
That's
like
in
out
the
in
atmosphere.
space.
Now,
That
can you hear that?
so these yes, I could hear this. So these ones right here, I think some of them are man-made noises. Okay. Some of them. I'm going to say some of them because, to be honest, I don't know what's really out there. And they always keep talking about, oh, it's a vacuum seal out there, so you can barely hear noise.
Now that's
So
that. Yeah,
how
anything.
can you
How
hear
can you
those
hear?
noise?
Because here, look, I did bring up. I did bring this up while we were in on pause. But so I asked the question: is space completely silent? In space, now it says here. I need to quote this whole thing. Sound travels through the vibration of atoms and molecules in a medium, phrase such as air or water. In space where there is no air, sound has no way to travel, right?
And that's why, like, it's weird to know about how they got the sun noise.
Now,
But they said they were pretty close to it.
yeah, but that's the thing though, is like but does the sun have an atmosphere that it enters and then but it looks from like you're talking about the video where it like goes crashing into it, right?
No, no. So it's like it's going around it. I send it to you on TikTok, dude.
I'm trying to. Oh, here it
Uh,
is. Here it is. The Parker Solar Probe is the first to ever successfully record video and audio of the
yes,
sun.
yeah.
Okay, here, let's see. Let's get this in here. That right there.
Yes. Like this noise just alone. How the And like the video too of it, how the fuck did they get this video and audio from it? Because they're saying it's on the solar system of it.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's on the atmosphere or entering the atmosphere, right? Now
No, it says solar system. That's
that's
all
what
it said.
I
It
know.
didn't
It
say
says
atmosphere.
solar atmospheric winds and audio of our
Oh, okay,
sun's
okay, okay.
solar atmospheric winds. Now, but they're in space, so we just clearly just read that there is no sound in space, right?
Yeah, but see, like the sun is throwing out a lot of heat, a lot of pressure. So I got a feeling and a theory. I got both feeling and a theory where it's like if something gets close to it, like how they just did, it
Hmm.
will make a sound. It will make a noise.
Okay.
But if you get outside of that solar system or atmosphere, you won't hear it. And the other video that I sent you, the first video that you played with all those noises, I was curious about that because like some of them sound man-made, like two black holes clashing together. How do we know how that sounds? Uh,
Exactly. Like,
a star blowing up. How do we know that how that sounds? Because to us, we don't got the closest star that we probably got to us is probably I'm gonna say past Pluto or
yeah,
Planet
star. Yeah,
X.
yeah, star. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
quote unquote, there's not a planet X. Remember?
no, quote unquote. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
But here, look. I want to read this because I just said, does the universe have a sound? Einstein's theory of space time tells us that the real universe is not silent, but is actually alive and with vibrating energy. Space and time carry a cacophony, cacophony, of vibrations with textures and timbres as rich and varied as the din of sounds in a tropical rainforest or the finale of a Wagner opera. So now, uh,
so hold on. That
how I think, oh my god, to listen to this video. Now here, look, let me play this again so you get a little bit. Can you can hear this clearly? I'll try to add it in.
oh yeah.
How does that, like, that alone sounds like, to me it sounds like when, like, you're listening, in a movie, because the only reference I can get is to a movie or like a car. Here, the closest thing I can get to is a car. When you roll down the window and you hear it like woo, like whooshing through, right? The air, the
The
wind.
wind, yeah, the wind coming through, and especially if you're on the phone and
Yeah,
like somebody's talking to you, you hear the wind in the background. But
yeah.
to me, that doesn't sound like that. To me, it sounds more of like two metals hitting together, and you get that little vibration out of it, but that very thin vibration
Like
noise.
when you rub together like two sheets of aluminum foil, like not foil, but
That too,
like,
yeah,
because here, look here, I'm gonna play
yeah,
this again.
and like the scratchy noise, like
I still don't get, I don't. Okay, now we talked about this earlier in the week, and like my question was like life after death, right?
yeah.
Now this has nothing to do with the okay. I'll bring it back to it. Now my thing was like life after death. So I believe in the whole reincarnation thing. Like yes, but yeah, I believe there is God. Like let's get that out the way. Um, life after death. Like now purgatory. They always say that you're stuck in between. Life and death or whatever. However that goes. Carry a piece of silver on you. Blah blah blah. Pay your way. There's you can look that up all you want. That's just what I've heard. I'm just kind of explaining that. But
Yeah.
reincarnation. Now, when it comes to, is there a moment in that time before reincarnation to where you can be like, hey, ask God or creator, whoever you believe in, hey, can I travel? I want to go see what the sun sounds like, or like, can I go to Venus? Like, can I do? Uh,
Like travel, I get what you mean, like travel to a
yeah,
different planet to go look at it, or travel to a different solar system, different universe and check it out, or come back to Earth and be a technically a ghost walking around until you're ready to be reincarnated. See, I get that too. And like my thoughts on the reincarnation thing is do you get to choose to be reincarnated? Like, do you get the choice
Yeah,
of,
yeah, yeah.
hey, I want to be an animal, or hey, I want to be a human again?
I
Like,
mean,
do you,
man, that is great.
there's
That's an even better question.
yeah, because like to be honest, if I was able to be reincarnated again, I probably would be an animal, but I
Ooh.
don't know what kind of animal. Uh, I would like to be like maybe a shark, but at the same time, though, I would like to be on land too. So like maybe a dog or a cat, you know,
How about a bird?
something that, oh,
Because you
but
can
everybody keeps
fly.
saying birds are fake.
Well, to each their pigeons are fake. Pigeons are what's fake. All right.
Okay,
Now,
okay, we'll leave that one there.
okay. Now the thing is like bringing it back to like space. Like, I mean, we look as human beings, Homo sapiens, for to each their own. I believe that we are a pretty intelligent fucking life form force. Now, to believe that there is, if you look, I'll say this right now because I just thought about it. Now I'm gonna believe it. To believe in life after death, you should also believe in life on other planets as well, right? Because what if,
Of course,
to make it even more conspiratorial is believe in different timelines, right?
of course.
Because what if, like, like they say, like, we die in our timeline, but then we continue in a parallel timeline or a different universe, or we travel from here and then we go to fucking Venus has fucking, that's where life after death fucking, that's where reincarnation happens. Like just weird.
Or like, you die and you get reincarnated to be an extraterrestrial, you know?
Yeah.
Or you don't even technically die. Well, okay, you will die, but
Well,
like how you're saying, you go to
yeah,
Venus or you go to Jupiter, Mars,
yeah.
uh, a different planet from here.
But
And that
how?
would be
But how would you know?
something though.
How would you know if like you were like? How would you know if you were on another planet if you got reincarnated? And because clearly
I
wipes your
think the
memory,
whole
right?
thing
Like,
about that. Yeah, see, that's what I was about to say. Is like I'm thinking they're gonna wipe your memory, erase your whole memory of your life
your past
before.
life, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But haven't you seen?
But
Go
you'll
ahead.
probably have little skit like little
Like deja vu, right?
yeah, because
Haven't you seen the videos of like where like this lady? So I watched one the other night. I can't say because I usually watch fucking TikTok at night or on my lunch break. But at night, this lady was like, she's like, oh my god, okay, I had to record this. My daughter was just like saying that she's my grandma, and I was like, what the fuck? And she busted out the picture of like her grandma on like taken in like the 40s or something, like, it was an older lady or younger lady, and like the daughter's there
yeah,
like looking at the picture, and she's like, oh my god, and like grabbing her hair, like looking at her hair. Now it could be a coincidence, like, let's put that out
it
there as
could
well,
be.
but she's grabbing her hair and being like, oh my god, like, and her daughter had to be like 2 or 3 and was like, me grabbing her hair, like, like when you see it in movies when like somebody grabs a picture of themselves and they're looking and they're like, "Oh my god, is that me?" Like grabbing their face and like, and that's what the daughter was doing. And like, again, to believe like
Well,
this,
like
to believe anything on
so
the
so
internet
no.
is skeptical in itself.
So I heard a different story. It was about this family. Their daughter was about, I think, 5 or 6, and out of nowhere, she started speaking clear Japanese,
Oh
like
wow.
clear Japanese, and they were like, "What the hell?" So the daughter wanted to go to a little small town in Japan, and they took her there. They took her to this certain house that she wanted to go to, knocked on the door, and walked in. Well, she started talking to the owner of the house, completely like all in Japanese. Uh, Walked in, pulled off this brick off this wall, pulled out the doll from it,
Oh,
and the dad of the house, or the Japanese dude, the dad, he was like, "Oh my God, that was my daughter's. When she passed away, she wanted it hidden in there."
oh wow.
Yeah, and like even the parents, they were like, "We actually don't even
No.
We can't comprehend any of this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, how would she know about this? How would she know about the address? How would she know about this little small town in Japan? Like,
Dude, I
and
now.
like, how did she speak fluent Japanese?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, that was the other crazy thing to it. And like, it's so weird because if that's the case, is like, if you get reincarnated to, become a human again, and you have those memories while you're a young child, what happens to them when you get older?
And
Do they
that's
just vanish?
yeah, because that's what I see a lot of the times too. Is like, oh, when my daughter was a baby, like she would. Because what else is there saying too that like animals can see spirits as well, and then like as a kid,
Yeah,
because as a kid too, like I mean, there were some stories that that our mother said that I would do as a baby, and I don't remember none of them, but like there's stories that I've read that have been like where oh as a an infant from like 1 to 3, like daughter would like or kid child would say like things or like do things that were like oh point to grandma's picture on the wall and be like oh yeah like she's right there sitting down or like hey, and then as I got older like they just completely lost like any touch with it or don't even remember doing it. Now a lot happens in life, like I don't remember a bunch of shit that I did as a kid. I mean I've been told, but I don't remember none of that. Like I just
yeah.
it's
Personally, I don't remember anything I did as a kid except go to school,
yeah,
and that was pretty much it,
yeah,
really.
and like like to bring it back to all this like like universe outside of our planet, like once we get through this dome, what is real, what isn't, because like I
Motherfucker, there's no dome. There's no dome. No, no, there is no dome. Don't ever bring that shit up
have you
again.
been
There's
that high?
no fucking dome.
Have you been that
No,
high?
I haven't.
Okay, have you
But
touched
I
it?
seen
Have you broke through it? Neither have I.
I
So
seen
I could say
I
whatever the
seen
fuck I
videos.
want. I can say
I
whatever I
seen
want
videos
about.
from NASA myself.
You're
NASA has videos.
we're being skeptical about this fucking probe landing in the sun. How come it didn't burn up? Why is it showing us like
It didn't land in the sun though. It was on the atmosphere
why didn't it
of the
burn up?
sun. It was on the solar. And see, that's the other thing too. Is like
How
I'm
hot is
trying
the
to think of
sun?
that too. Is
We
like
can feel it from down here.
ex extremely hot. So that's why I'm trying to think. How did they get the
Excuse me.
sound? How did they get the video of that? Okay, and
Yeah,
like
and then to
I'm still
burn up and then
skeptical of that,
still
even
be
if
able
it's
to send
real.
it. How many light years away is the sun? Because a light year is an actual year away, right?
You got Google up. How about Google it real quick? Because I actually want to know how many light years and how powerful the sun is. Because that has to be one strong ass
Okay,
satellite
here, look at
or
this. Let me look. The sun, 91.426 million miles away. Million
okay.
miles or 90, let's say 91.5 million fucking miles away, son.
Yes. Now,
Excuse
how
me.
much heat does it push out? Bless you.
Okay, here, look. The distance from Earth to the sun is 93 million. Why did it? Okay, anyways. How many years would it take to get to the sun? Here. How many years? Look at this, dude. Okay, all right, here. Now, depending on your preferred method of transport, it would take you 19 years to reach the sun on a plane traveling at 550 miles an hour, or 177 years to drive at 60 miles an hour, or 300 or 3,536 years to walk there at 3 miles an hour.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Okay.
Now, now let's look. We just gave you that information, right? That information was given to me and I just passed it along to you. This video, there's a timestamp on it. Uh oh 04, so April 28th, 2001. Speed of this object of this probe, Parker Solar Probe, is going 140.98 kilometers a second. The distance at 17.39 RS, whatever that means. So you're telling me that the sun is 93 million miles away, 19 years to reach the sun, going at 550 miles an hour. Now, I'm no mathematician, but 140 kilometers is probably 300 miles an hour. How long did
Yeah.
it take? How long did it take for the like this thing had to clearly burn up, right? How hot is
It
the sun?
clearly had to, yes. I don't know. You haven't told me. I asked you that and you didn't look it up.
Okay, hold on. But like to stay like how hot is the sun? Let's look this fucking shit up. Okay, all right. Here now, the temperature of the surface of the sun is about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature rises from the surface of the sun inward towards the very hot center of the sun, where it reaches about 27 million Fahrenheit. So you're telling me that
So, yeah,
this fucking probe, what you expect me to believe that this probe, which clearly looks like it was close enough to get I see a sun flare in this. Close enough to
and
get
see, that's the thing too. Yeah. There's
without
sun
burning up at
flares coming out from there.
10,000 Fahrenheit. I burn up when it's fucking 92.
Yeah, but you half white fool.
I mean, I'm in the mountains, dog. I'm in the mountains. 92 degrees is fucking. Now, when I go back to Texas and I'm in that fucking 110, dog, I'm fucking dying, son. So for this thing
Yeah,
to get as close, like from what I'm looking at, from what this is showing me, is that it got closer than I ever want to get to the sun at
yeah. And
10,000
like, see,
degrees
that's the
Fahrenheit.
thing is like, how did it get that close without burning up? How did it get the sound, the video? Like, how did it get back to us that fast too? Like, was it just Bluetooth to us or something?
That's the
Like,
thing. So like here, look, I'll look that up. How? Oh, what the fuck is that?
no, playing a video.
Yep. Sorry. Okay. How how fast does transmissions or
I'm gonna say transmission because it's a transmission.
from a
It got
sat
transmitted.
here, I'm just typing this in. How fast does information travel from a satellite to the earth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. AI generating. Wow. Information travels from a satellite to Earth at the speed of light, which is approximately 186,000 miles per second.
God damn. Okay,
Okay.
so no matter what, then I'm guessing we probably got that video and audio right away, and that thing just burned up, or or we got it while it was burning up.
I'd assume while it was burning up, but that have to be milliseconds. This is
Oh, of course it was millisecond. Why? How that video was very short.
yeah. I
So I'm gonna say it either got burned up, it was getting burned up, and then it sent out the video and audio real fast,
I'm like I'm still at like awe of it.
or
Clearly,
it was live recorded, and they noticed that it was burning up, so they cut it
how
off and
how
let
is
it
there
fucking burn
how
up.
is there fucking Wi-Fi out there?
Satellites. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You
I don't
see,
know. It's NASA, man. They got a lot of shit that they don't tell us too.
yeah.
Like
I
what's on the
mean,
moon,
you're right.
what's on Venus, what's on
What's on
Mars,
the
you
dark
know?
side of the moon?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What's
I
coming off of the moon, you
look
know? Like,
every to 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 play like the devil's advocate is like, oh, there's nothing out there. There is, I believe. I happen to believe that there's
I believe
fucking
there is.
like we cannot be the only fucking life form in in
Hell no,
in
fool.
our solar
Hell no.
system, like, and especially in where what we're in the Milky Way, right?
Yep.
So you expect me to believe that we're the only fucking life form in the Milky Way, which is how fucking big? How many how many solar systems are in the fucking Milky Way?
Ah, that's a great question. I'll say like 1,000
Yeah, right.
more.
Okay. Here. This was January 19, 2023, which is not a couple years ago, so I'll go by
Okay.
this. There's two of them, an AI overview, and then this is a greenmatters.com. I assume. Okay. The latest data collected by NASA indicates that there are 3,916 solar systems within our Milky Way. 319, so 3,900 solar
And that's
systems.
proof right there that there's other life forms on
We're
those
we're
fucking solar
one.
systems,
We're
dude.
one of 3,916. We're one. So that means that there's 3,915, right? Now,
Yeah.
we're already kind of saying that there was life on Mars, right? That there's something on the moon, that there might be possible life in Jupiter has how many fucking moons? 9 or 10 or something whatever.
13.
Okay, so there's not life on those 13. And how big is Jupiter? Jupiter's a million more times bigger than fucking the Earth. And you're telling me that there's
Yeah.
no life form? Now, here. This is what else is crazy. Astronomers estimate that the Milky Way galaxy contains between 200 billion and 400 billion stars, and the
Damn.
majority of these stars likely have planetary systems. However, the process for discovering planets around our stars, ex, exoplanets, is relatively new, and scientists have only officially discovered 3,200 planetary systems. Now, either way, either fucking way, however you want to fucking take it, that's a fucking lot of fucking galaxies. How many planets are in our
Dude.
galaxy? Or our solar system? 9?
Yeah. Well, if you're not counting the dwarf planets, yeah, 9. And like that's the other thing, we got dwarf planets. Like I think we got 7 dwarf planets, and there's 2 of them between Venus and Mars, one of them between us and Jupiter, and I think the other ones are next to
There's
Uranus
8.
and Pluto. Oh, 8. Okay, 8.
There's 8. So here. Now this we learned it. Remember, we learned this in fucking school. All right? I couldn't fucking tell you what the fuck. I don't even remember. It goes to the sun, Mercury, Venus, Earth. Oh, Mars is past us? I thought Mars was before us.
Nope, nope.
Wow.
I know this because my kid loves watching planet videos, so I know how it goes. I forget where the dwarf planets are
What?
because they don't talk about them.
So, why did I why the
We're the
fuck?
we're the third rock from the sun, fool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why they made that TV show. Remember?
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Now, okay, I get it. I thought that they were just so they're further than us. Okay, so Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, which Jupiter is the biggest planet in our solar system. Saturn,
Hmm.
Uranus, Neptune, and then Pluto, which Pluto they just barely considered it a fucking. Now that's 8 in one solar system, right? Out of
Yeah.
3915, there's only 8 in ours. How many planets are in universe 3914?
Who knows? It could be
Exactly.
8.
It could be
It could be
1.
10.
It could be
Yeah,
100,
it could be 1.
right? Because
Yeah,
there's
yeah, it could be
solar
a lot.
systems. So a solar ours is a solar system. They said there's 3916 solar systems. Now to believe I'm gonna say to be fucking naive and say that there's not other life out there that we're the smartest ones. Shut the fuck up.
Fuck, dude. Hell no. If we were the smartest ones, we would have had flying cars by now.
I
We
mean, we
would have
do.
had
We do.
better. We would. No, we don't.
We're just not. We just
I'm.
we're poor. We don't see them.
The flying cars are technically airplanes. That's our flying fucking car, dude.
Sure,
It's an
sure.
airplane or a helicopter.
I mean, if you drive fast enough and go off a cliff, it's a flying car, right?
But does it hover? No, it
You
goes
hover.
straight down.
You're hovering to the floor though. Think about it.
Oh my God.
Now,
But
look,
that's a great question though. Is like everybody thinks that we're the smartest ones when we're not,
I
dude.
think
We're not, and we're not the only ones in this universe neither. We're
I,
not the only ones in
I
the
had
solar system neither.
look here. Let me tell you this. As a humanoid, however you want to say it, because we're in the matrix. Um, uh, I firmly believe that wildlife, wild animals are smarter than humans. Now, sure, we trap them, we hunt them, but yeah, but the shit that they have to endure literally 24 hours a day. I'm inside in a house covered from the elements with the heater on, and I'm in a robe. I get to sit out and like sleep under a tree and like fend for my fucking breakfast and shit. I just go downstairs and eat a bowl of fucking Cheerios, dog, with some milk that I
Yeah,
bought
it's
from the store.
like how
I'm
like
fucking
how you're saying the
so
animals are.
domesticated.
Yeah, animals are smarter. Like, Bigfoot's been hiding from us for a long ass time, The Loch Ness Monster, fucking Megalodon, they all been hiding from us for a long ass
Now,
time. It's the reason
are
why is
they?
because they know how to hide from. Okay, Loch Ness Monster, I don't believe is real. The Megalodon, I believe it was real back in the day, not now. Bigfoot is real,
Hmm.
and he's been hiding from us. There's proof, yes, but there's not good proof. There's been hair samples, there's been footprints, there's been
Now,
couple of videos of
there's
him, but it's just not the videos that where it's like, oh, that's actually him. He's walking up to me, kind of
now
thing.
now the thing too is to be like hiding in plain sight, right? Because we keep looking
Yeah,
through these forests, we keep looking through these fucking trees and shit. I mean, fuck, he's probably
and
my
like he
neighbor,
could just
dog.
be standing right, or he could be standing right behind us, and like we're looking the opposite way of him,
I had to look
or
around.
he
I
could
had
be
to look around.
standing. And that's the thing though, is like these motherfuckers could hide, and they know how to hide.
Well, because they're in an
Like,
environment that we're not on a daily basis, right?
yeah, yeah,
So
and
so
they know all of the little hiding spots of, let's say, the wilderness, let's say the jungle, they know little hiding spots. They know little spots that humans will not
well,
go
not
or
only
even dare to look
not
at.
only that too, but let's put this. Let me put this into like I'm gonna say a generic perspective of like you point your camera one way and you click it only that way, right? I
Hmm.
mean, when like there's been times where like people want to take pictures and we just easily step to the right and then they don't catch us in that photograph, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Bigfoot could be doing that, even though he's not real, but could be doing that.
He could be doing that, or
Now,
he could be hiding behind a tree while you're taking that picture, but
now,
he's a hairy bastard
yeah. So
and he blends
he
in.
looks like moss on a tree.
Yeah, and he blends in.
Okay, now I could say that I could say the same thing about, let's say, I was gonna say foreigners. I can't say we can't say foreigners about extraterrestrial life on other planets, right? Now
Yeah.
you send a satellite out there and it's probing the land, taking pictures. These motherfuckers could just hide, right?
Oh yeah, they could see it or they sense it, whatever one, and they're like, "Hey, let's go into hiding real quick. It's here." It's like Google Maps,
Yeah.
when that car comes around, you don't want to be on that freaking screen,
So you fucking
so
hide
you
out, right?
hide.
Yep.
Yeah,
Again, look,
and
I'm still I'm amazed that we had that this thing gave sound. Like there's not supposed to be
I'm
sound, right?
I'm hell of amazed. I'm hell of amazed,
That's what
and like
has me.
if it's a hoax, that kind of sucks. It does, but if it's a real sound, real video,
I mean, but
then cool.
what
That
do we
would be
know to
amazing.
what we grew up on? Like, well, how do we know that it's even what's a hoax and what's not? I mean, we grew up on fucking everything's been a conspiracy since fucking TVs came out, right? Because what is it?
True.
Microwave didn't come out until after the Roswell accident, so we're stealing
Yep.
alien technology, right?
Yeah.
I mean, fucking the atomic
And
bomb and all that didn't fucking start happening until after Roswell fucking
yeah, and
happened.
like that's the thing too, is like after Roswell happened, that's when we started getting all of these new technologies
Yeah,
too.
radar,
Co- Color
microwave,
TV.
yep, color TVs, nuclear physics. Nuclear
Yep.
physics alone.
We made a rocket to go to the moon.
Oh, did you,
Like,
you hear about that too, right? They're like, why can't we go to the moon now? All the technology has been lost. Motherfucker, no, it hasn't.
no, it hasn't. And like talking about the moon and talking about going back up there, it's like Neil Armstrong said. He sent a secret message down when he was up there and saying, "We're not the only ones here. We're not the only ones that are on the moon either. there's humanoids on here, but they don't look like humanoids. They look like a different creature,
Mm.
and they already have a base up here, so we're not welcome. I
I
butched
haven't
it. I butched it. I butched what he
I haven't
said.
seen this, so
But dude, just look up Neil Armstrong sending secret message from to NASA while he's on the moon, and he talks about it. Even Bush, or not Bush, Buzz Aldrin, he even says it too. Well, he likes to say that we never landed on the moon because he's a hater. That he was not the first one to, he was not the first one to, land on the moon. Like he was, but Neil Armstrong was the first one to put his feet on the moon and say those lines that he said. One small step for mankind, whatever, one giant leap for humans. Whatever, I don't remember how it went. But if we can't go back to the moon because there's a reason why, but we could go to other planets, that just shows that the moon has creatures. I'm going to call them creatures on there that don't want us on there. But they're telling us, hey, go check out Venus, go check out Mars, go check out Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, you know, Mercury, go check out all those planets. You're fine to check out those planets, but the moon is off limits. And why is that? Like, did we fuck up when we went up there? Did we say something wrong or did we do something wrong? Or did they come down here and our peace treating with them just broke? Like, what's going on? Like, why we're not welcome on the moon anymore? And there's so much things about that. Like one of the videos I sent you, a dude back in uh 1980, he was teaching a class talking about the moon, talking about that it wasn't even our moon to begin with. And our moon's older than the Earth. It's 9 billion years older than the Earth.
hmm hmm
And it got brought to us. It didn't just, it wasn't here already. It got brought to us. And whatever he was saying in that video, it could be true. It could be false. It could be just him going crazy, just saying random shit. But when I was listening to it, it's a long video that I sent you, but when I was
hmm
listening to it, he made some sense on there by saying the only reason why we're not welcome on the moon is because that's not our moon. The people that, or the creatures that bring it to us still habitat that moon, so they don't want us back on there. They gave us Earth,
I'll
and
have
then they
to
gave us all the other planets.
I'll have to look that Buzz Aldridge, Neil Armstrong, sorry.
Yeah, Neil Armstrong one.
But
Look up that one.
I just that look to
Like there's a lot of stuff about this, man, and like it's so fucked up that we actually don't know the truth because all we hear is theories, we hear mysteries,
and
we hear
that's what I'm saying.
false lies.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even false lies, because like to believe it, it'd be to believe it, you can call it a lie. To not believe it, you still can call it a lie. Like the saying, like there's what I like to say is I heard it from a podcast I listened to, but why believe the truth when the lie is more entertaining? And like that's what
That's a
it
good
is.
one.
That's what it is. It's like we don't know the truth. There's three truths in everything, right? Your side, his
Yeah,
side, and the truth. And what's true? I don't know. Is it look as far as I know? Like, hey, there's other planets out there, right? I mean, we just found out there's 3,900 fucking solar systems in our galaxy,
yeah.
and how many galaxies have we've come across already?
I'm gonna say probably one and a half, maybe.
Galaxies? Hell no, fool. Oh my god, no. Okay.
No, no. Well, okay, no, because they took a picture of a planet like 114
Whoa.
light years away.
No. Okay. It
What?
is
What?
estimated there are between 200 billion to 200 trillion galaxies in the observable universe.
Holy crap!
So hold on. So we're really gonna sit here. Not we. People are really gonna sit there and think that there is no fucking life out there. Two
Yeah, no, man.
hundred
And if y'all
billion.
and if y'all think that, guys, man, Do y'all research. Y'all
Don't
just
even
heard this right now. Two
there.
hundred billion universes.
No, 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 no.
Like,
Universe. There's
or
39
sorry, not universes.
galaxies.
Sorry,
That's
galaxies.
galaxies because there's solar systems, universe. Universes are very plural, so you could have parallel universes, so timelines.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's what I believe the universes are. Galaxies, like that's a galaxy that holds how many fucking? So let's say
It could be. It could be the same as us, 39, or it could be more.
two
You know.
hundred billion. Now in those 200
Yeah.
billion, each one holds 3,900 fucking solar systems, and you believe and people believe that there's no
Just
fucking life
us.
out there. Wow, y'all are
Like they think it.
fucking
Think,
delusional. The MAGA people are really losing their fucking minds, huh?
yeah. That and like
No, there's no politics here, but
it's just so weird to even think about that. There is people out there that think, oh, we're the only creatures in this whole space. Like,
no, in
no,
in our solar
no.
to think that we're the only ones in our solar system is fucking like what do you mean?
Like,
Like
what drugs are you on? I want those.
no, not even that, but like do you not go outside cuz like I mean, have you seen like microscopic fucking images of like they take out like a sample of water, like a teardrop of water from the ocean and they just put it under a microscope and how many like biological fucking
Life
like
forms.
yeah are in that like that are the size of like grain like sand, oh grains of
Yeah,
sand,
dude.
like dude.
And like
And you
that shit's weird right there.
yeah, and then you expect me to believe that like we have I mean, look, and like taking fucking probiotics, like that's a living thing that you take a probiotic and it helps you digest, eats up food and helps you digest. You shit it out. We have microorganisms in our like blood cells in themselves, right?
Yeah.
How do like to for people to sit there and be like, no, we're the superior ones. We are not superior. I mean, yes,
Hell no. If we
we're
were
superior on our land, sure, by all means, but
on our planet, yes. But
no,
like
I got.
to
You know
even
what?
think,
Let me take that back. Let me stop you. Let me take that back. We're superior in times because we're also stupidly superior because it takes lights in the sky to fucking distract us. Somebody could easily run up and fucking tackle us.
yep, that's true. That
Like
is very
we're
true.
superior. Like yeah, sure. Fuck, America's not the only superior fucking country. There's several other countries. I mean, China's so far advanced. It's like what But dude, like it just amazes me on like this thing. There's no fucking oxygen or anything in space. So how do they even burn fuel in there? Because everything needs a fire needs oxygen, right?
Well, see, that's the thing though, is like after it gets out of our atmosphere, it's not fire. It's just compressed air.
Yeah, getting yeah. So starting, but still, I again that's another theory that I can't. I don't. I'm not that smart to fucking break that down. I mean, I can Google whatever and find whatever, just like we did right now. But I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm still. It just amazes me on
It's just
here.
amazing, and it's just so much to even comprehend, really.
No. To me, it's quite easy to comprehend. We're not the only ones.
Well,
We're never gonna be the only
yeah,
ones.
no, no, no. I'm talking about for everybody else. For me, it's I understand it. I know there's people. I know there's other things out there. I know there's more life forms, smarter life forms than us out there. I know that,
Yeah.
and I'm not dumb to think, oh, there's not. No, there is, dude.
Well,
There is.
here, look. This is a great question, and maybe we can maybe end it on this one, but or we'll let's here see how it goes. What exists outside the universe? By definition, there cannot be anything outside the universe, since there is no space outside of it. Some theories in physics, such as string theory and M theory, propose the existence of multiple universes or a multiverse.
Huh.
Now, that right there, if that doesn't, then no, clearly, fucking 100 questions just ran through my head right now.
To be honest, I'll be honest with you. That was just like a mind fuck for me right there.
Because it's by definition, right? Because it's telling you. No,
Yeah.
whether this was published April 13th, 2023, so not even 2 years ago. But now string theory, that's have you if you really want to get fucking mind fucked, look up string theory. I've dabbled. I haven't even licked enough pages to flip to even fucking understand string theory. I don't even know what M theory is.
Yeah, I don't know what that
Existence
one
of
is, but
multiple
string theory I know.
universes? Multiple
That
universes?
one right there,
I believe in multiple
that
universes because we were just talking about that.
yeah, that sounds like more of like the parallel universe that we were talking about,
But
where it's
also
like
that also falls under multiverse.
that does, yes, it does, correct.
Cause
So
like
see,
what's
there's a lot of shit, dude. Like you could look up all this shit, yes, but you're still gonna have to be going down so much rabbit holes because nobody's gonna give you the right answer for none of this.
well no, because
People
they're
are gonna
all
say this, people
these
are
are
gonna
all
say that.
theories. So you're gonna get somebody
Yeah,
else's theory. Now, which one is right and which one is wrong? You'd have to, as one individual does, like I do, I'd have to come up with my own belief in theory, right? And
yeah.
believe that. And then now, if I tell you my theory, then you, as we are humans and we question everything and we try to, we problem solve the best we can, we believe. Like if I told you my theory, you take that into consideration and be like, okay, well, let me break that down. Let me do this. Let me do that. This is what I believe. And then we talk about our theories. And then, like, hey, you know what? You're not
It's
right.
just
You're
like
not wrong.
it's just like getting back to the whole sun thing. I had my theory for it, and you had your theory for it,
Yeah.
and
I
somebody
mean,
else is gonna have their theory for it too, and that's how it goes, you know.
I mean,
And
we're
you know, if it's gonna keep going like that until we actually find out the truth about all of this shit. And that's the crazy thing is like I don't think we ever will until probably multiple years from now when they finally like, hey, you know what? Here's a spaceship. Go
you
travel. Go
look.
see what's out
This is
there. You
yes.
know?
This is why I said hopefully within this like in my lifetime before at least let me just say before I hit 50 that they can be like, hey, we can fucking take your consciousness out of your body and put it into a fucking rope, into a Tesla bot. Dope. Hell yeah. What's up? You mean
That
all
would
I
be
gotta
pretty
do is
dope.
just fucking
But
get like just like oh man, dude. Chappie. You seen the movie Chappie?
oh my God, yes, I
Oh,
know what you're talking about. Okay,
oh my
okay.
god. Now,
So that would be cool. That would be cool. Yes,
I'd
but at the same time, I personally wouldn't like that,
I'd want to get
and that's my
frozen.
personal opinion.
I want to get frozen, and once they fucking create a ship that can travel to another planet, boom, a set me up, son.
You just reminded me of Sylvester Stallone and what's his face? What's that movie called
Oh,
when he
Demolition
gets
Man.
frozen in it? Yeah, Demolition
Yeah,
Man. That
yeah,
just
yeah,
reminded me of that shit, dude. You want to get frozen and woken up 100 years from now or what?
yeah. But
Futurama status?
yeah, yeah, yeah. See, exactly. And like, see, like, okay, now there's the other theory of like, oh, they've been showing it in our, they've been telling us for years. They've been showing it on TV for years, right? Those are cartoons. Like, I can't. I mean, I can take them for face value, but I don't. That's an entertainment
That
thing.
or like they say, oh, they've been showing us in movies. That's a movie.
Yeah,
People have great minds to think of outside the box,
to
you know?
create fiction, right? Because like,
Yeah, and it's like if I was a movie director and I wanted my movie to pop, I'll be like Interstellar, you
oh
know.
my god, yeah,
I'll
and
make
it's on
it
Netflix right now. I'm about to
exactly like
watch that bitch.
Interstellar. Ooh, nice. I'll make it like Interstellar, or I'll make it like any other space movie. I can't think of any other space movies right now because Interstellar is just like number one for me for space movies.
In the recent,
But
yeah, yeah, yeah. In this past decade, yes.
yeah, in
Now,
recent, yes.
but that all still comes down to like whether you believe it or not. Cause even when like they're like, hey, fucking 50,000, we'll send you to fucking we'll send you to the fucking buy a house in Mars for 50,000, and we'll send you up there, everything included, everything you and your family. Cool, but when you get up there, like it takes what 6 months or 6 years to get to fucking Mars or whatever, just on a satellite. How How would you know? What if they just fucking like were like, ah, yeah, we'll take your money, and then they just sent you to the fucking desert in fucking Scotland or
New
something?
Mexico.
Yeah, in New
Yeah.
Mexico, and you're like, oh, hey, cool. And they're like, all right, we haven't, and they're like, you can't just pass that wall because we haven't explored there yet. We don't know what's there yet. This is the safe zone, and we're gonna be like, oh, this is safe zone. Like we can't leave. We can't leave. How do we know that?
Hell
Like,
no, man. Hell no. See, like with me with my curiosity, I'll
see,
be like, oh,
that's
really?
now
This is a safe zone?
that's what
No.
I was
Let me
getting
go
to. That's
explore.
what I was getting to. Like,
Like
even when we go up there and we see it, and we're there, and we're
now I
like,
would
nah. This can't be real. How the fuck am I breathing? How is this? What? I thought there was no air. Like, blah blah. You, the curiosity's still gonna
no
be
see
there.
like okay, okay. I would think I would take a consideration of like let's say they do take us out over there, right? And then there's able that we could breathe. I would look up straight up real quick and be like, there's a dome around us, and there's our
Being pumped.
oxygen that's making us, yeah,
Now,
being pumped in here
what
to make
makes
us breathe without a
what
helmet on.
makes you think that that ain't happening here either?
It's because there's no dome around us.
You don't fucking know that.
I do know that there's no fucking
I
dome
don't
around us,
fucking know
dude.
that.
Okay, personally, I don't. Yes, correct, because I see videos. Yes, and some of them could be fake. But when I look at the videos from NASA website and they're showing it from the USS, I think it's real. I do. And it's just crazy to know that there's, some people do think that it's a dome around us or Earth is flat, but all the planets are round. All the other planets are round except
I
Earth.
mean, we don't
And
even know
it's
if
just
they're
like
around because we just get a 2D image.
I believe they're round. I do because
What if
how
they're
they look.
oblong,
Well, okay, we're
oval,
not.
triangle,
We're
square,
technically not round. Like Neil Grass said it. We're not round. We're a sphere because
an
we're
egg?
constantly moving. Yeah, we're constantly moving,
Forces getting
and
pulled.
yeah, we're getting forces everywhere, so it's moving the planet. So that's why we get different climate changes, global warming,
Uh-huh,
and it
uh-huh.
always happens at a not the times that we think it does. It happens at the other times that we don't think it's going to happen because Earth is shifting. And so, like, I believe yes, we're not technically round. We're a
How
oblong
about
shape.
how about instead of saying I believe it's, I got some questions.
Okay, okay. I
Cause
got some
like,
questions on how it really looks. I
cause
do because
now I'm
when they show us
questioning.
videos from,
I've been
like, they don't show us full.
no, and I've
That's
been
it.
questioning like just shit that we were taught as kids in school, shit that we watched on like the Discovery Channel that came out once a week. Now we have the like it took me what a whole 2 seconds to type this up and then learn how many fucking galaxies are in
Yeah,
the
true.
universe that we know, right? Just this universe.
Yeah, yeah. And
So
it's just crazy to think about. And like, I got a lot of questions. I do. And like, going back to your whole like freezing thing, if I was able to get frozen, I'll do like Futurama. I would. I'll be like Fry. 100 years, pop out and see how it looks. And I'll be still, let's say, if I get frozen now, 35, okay? I'll still be 35. And then I just live out the rest of my life 100 years from now.
see,
That would be cool, yes. But at the same time, though, I would miss out on my kids' uh, life. I would miss on his kids' lives, their kids' lives. And like, it would hurt me to know about all of this stuff that I missed out on. So I would like to like how you said with the whole getting your mind or your brain transferred over to a Tesla bot. That
yeah.
would be cool because you would live forever. You would, unless you need an upgrade or get transferred into a new body, or robots take over the world and they figure out, oh, you're used to be a human, so we're gonna kill you, kind of shit. You know. So there's a lot of questions. There's a
Yeah.
lot of things that
See, because here
that just go on with this.
I just asked. I asked, we asked galaxies. I said, how many universes are there? According to current scientific understanding, we only know of one universe. But some theories, like string theory, suggest the existence of a quote unquote multiverse, with potentially an immense number of universes, potentially even an infinite amount. Although there is no concrete evidence to support this idea, some physicists speculate numbers as high as 10 raised to the power of 10 raised to the power of 10 raised to the power of 7 based on certain models. Now, multiverses are theoretically possible within our understanding of physics. So string theory. So there's a
Okay.
lot like string.
Yeah.
There has to do a lot with string theory.
String theory. Yeah, that's a lot of string theory right there. It is. And it's just crazy to talk about, crazy to know, or just crazy to
It's
even question really,
and that's why I say like
because
to believe.
we're
We question. You have to question your belief. That's
of
the
course
I again. That's the human
human
mind.
nature.
Yeah, human nature to question everything. Right? Like why, what, where, how, when, what?
Yeah.
No way. Are you serious? Like to
And
and
like
that's
there's always that disbelief because that's in the back of our head constantly is that disbelief on is this true? And like how you said, there's three truths, but there's two truths and a lie.
hmm
And because there's always somebody that's going to tell you the truth, another person could tell you the truth, but then there's a lie. And you're going to be thinking, who's the one that told me the lie? Is it the liar that told me the lie? Or is it one of the people that told
well,
me the truth
but
that's a lie?
how can what you can't that's not possible. You can't. That's not. There is no lie and there is no truth when you're questioning a theory. Like both the theory in
True. And
itself is.
that's why you're sitting there contemplating on like, is any of this true? Is this all a lie or is it all true? And like there's so much to it, fool. There's so much to it.
There's
Because like right now, you could be lying to me about how much you read on Google for the galaxies, the solar systems. You could be lying to me, you could be
yeah.
lying to them. But you're not because you actually Googled it.
But what
But
if?
then again though, is Google lying to us?
Now that's gonna be the mystery of that's the $1 million question, right?
Yes, it is.
Now, and here, look, string theory is a here theoretical. Sorry, string theory is a theoretical framework in which the point-like particles of particle physics are replaced by one-dimensional objects called strings. What,
What?
in simple terms, it does this by reimagining what reality is made of instead of treating subatomic particles as the fundamental building blocks of matter. String theory says that everything is made of unbelievably tiny things whose vibrations produce effects that we interpret as atoms, electrons, and quarks.
What the fuck, dude? Okay. Okay.
I just have
So
questions. I have questions
I, I have I have a lot of questions
I have
too.
questions that need answers. Now, whether the answer is the lie, the truth, or bullshit, I don't care because I'm gonna create my own theory, and
Yeah,
and
and
by
that's the thing
this,
is like just tell us. Just tell us
it
whatever y'all thinking,
it
guys.
just
Whatever y'all thinking,
it
let us
just
know.
told me like rereading this again. I had to read it slower. A theoretical framework, point like particles of particle physics are replaced.
And see, that's where it's getting me. It's like point particles.
Particles are replaced. Point like particles. So what the only thing that I can think of is like the string theory. We went off of, hey, there's 9 planets in our solar system, right? There's
Yeah,
there in our universe, the Milky Way galaxy, right? How many solar systems were in
yeah.
the Milky Way galaxy?
39.
3,900 galaxies are in the Milky Way, or solar systems in the Milky Way galaxy. There's 200 billion galaxies in one universe.
Yeah, see, that's
200
like
billion. That could be where it says theoretical framework is our solar system. The point like particles would be the planets, and then of particle physics are replaced, which would be solar system. I'm just breaking that down just because that's what we're talking about. Now, I'm completely wrong in it,
Yeah,
by all
no.
means. But a ripple effect. That's kind of what I'm bringing this down to, is where like it's saying
And that's what it's coming down to, really, is a ripple effect.
that's kind of what it's showing here too, as like interprets as electrons and quarks. But like it's there's so many questions, so many answers, so many theories, so many um beliefs. Question. It comes back to questions
Yeah.
again. I have to start at a question to end with a question. There is no to fully like trying to wrap my head around this. It's gonna be one question to a belief
To
to a
another question.
well, one question to an answer to a theory to a belief to a nut, and then it comes back to a question again. So regardless of anything, it's questions like what's the next question? What's gonna be the next? I don't know. It's the name of this podcast.
I
What's the
don't
next
know either.
question? Because
Yep, there it is.
I don't know what like what to believe.
I
And
don't either. And
is believing that this is where the question comes in. I believe this, but is this should I believe this? What's this over here? Where and it's great.
how? Like,
I'm actually fascinated. I'm getting the more like
I'm
I'm just becoming fascinated with like this theory of like, and it all started off with it could be a fake video, but traveling at 186,000
and see that going
seconds or
back to the,
whatever.
it could be a fake video, it could be a fake audio too.
I mean, how long
But
have they been
how do
calling
we
NASA fake
know?
for?
Years,
Right? Because space is fake, right?
decades,
Don't isn't it like above us water or something?
supposedly.
Yeah,
Yeah, supposedly it's water above us, and space is, our ocean.
I could see that.
Like,
I mean, look again. I don't. I've never been to space. The highest I've gotten is in an airplane. So I above the
same,
clouds. What's
30,000 feet.
yeah, and I couldn't look up above me besides whatever I could see out the window. So I
Yeah,
don't.
same. I only saw down. That's it.
Nah, and like it's vast, scary. I'm afraid of heights, so like I had to take fucking anxiety medicine to fucking make sure my flight was cool there
I'm,
and back.
bro, I'm afraid of heights too. I took some edibles
Yeah,
before I got onto all my planes that I had to get onto.
I
Like,
don't, I don't,
oof.
I'm still like, this is fascinating, very fascinating. I I wanna keep pushing, but there's so much to go on. Is there anything else that like? I mean, I've been watching the news. I think the news is just kind of one sided about these fires in California. I'm sorry for the people who's losing their houses. Sorry for all that. Like
Yeah, I'm sorry about that
that's
too. Uh,
that's unfortunate.
I'm
But
not okay.
like let me just
Talk
they're multi-million-dollar fucking homes.
there.
I
There.
mean, and
Uh,
then you text me earlier saying that these actors and people living in these multi-million-dollar homes are asking for the fans' help to rebuild their homes and shit.
yes. So I read on that and I heard it on TikTok too. Uh, so I guess a couple of the actors, I'm not gonna say their names because you could just Google them. It's about five actors that are, all of them are worth, 60 to 40 million dollars a piece,
Hmm.
you know, are asking their fans to send them money so they can rebuild their $1.4 million house.
All right, well, that's a load of fucking bullshit, and maybe we shouldn't have brought that up because now I have some very strong feelings towards that. But
Yeah.
look, that's look. Sorry, like I'd be
Eh,
devastated as well, but I don't have like the the means or funds to just kind of jump online and fucking ask people for fucking my fans, quote unquote, to fucking send me $1 to rebuild my mega mansion. Like, pfft, motherfucker,
Yeah.
shit.
When I'm worth 40 million
Yeah.
dollars,
If you're
like,
worth that much, pull some equity out of what you're worth and build your home back up again.
yeah, and if you're not worth that much and you're lying to the
Well, the
social
internet
media,
makes up all that stuff, so. their net worth and what they're actually worth.
True.
But I
But you
mean,
know, if that's the case, then
if
just
they
fucking say that you're poor.
yeah, that you bought that off the first movie you made, and then you've been just kind of clearly like living off of the interest off of the money that you made off of a TV show back in the day. This house is paid for. Say that. I believe you because that's
Yeah,
fucking what
like
the fuck I'm doing.
right? Like
Like holy
I
shit.
hey, I'll be if I ever got famous and then I started not being famous anymore, like fell off, it will say, and I'm living in a house that I paid for and I have paid for and it got destroyed like how theirs did. I'll straight be honest with the people and be like, look, my bank account has $0.
Yeah.
I just need some dollar bills to, you know, get me some food in my stomach. I've been poor for the last 3 years. I've been struggling. That's why I've been going on social media and just, you know, showing
Yeah.
my
On
face just
TikTok
so I can
Live.
get some dollars. Yeah, yeah, you know,
Oh my
TikTok
god.
Live, YouTube, you know, like that kind of shit going
Yeah.
live just so I can get some dollar bills in my pocket, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, that I can't speak for that. I can only speak for like the other people that lost their houses and their jobs there as well that like maintain that city
Yep.
or
And
whatever.
like all the all the families and all other people in LA, my heart goes out to y'all, man. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry that this happened. Like, if I had the funds to help y'all, I would, but I don't. I am broke.
Mhm. Mhm. I
Like,
look that's devastating. I can't speak on that. Whatever's they're going through there like I got in my universe, in my string theory universe, I have, my life problems to worry about. And
yeah,
right now my stomach's been hurting this fucking weekend, so I'm already like, God
yeah. I gotta call this one because I gotta go sit down.
dang. Okay, all right, fool. Well, it's always good talking. We'll get back on this. We'll everybody have a good week. Have a good day. Fool. Have a good week at work. Hit me up. We'll see what's
Yes,
up.
yes, I will.
Oh,
Of
you
course, I'll
got
hit you up and
any shout outs? Anything you want to plug or plug your socials?
just my YouTube, Space Lizard 63. That's it, man. Go subscribe to me. I've been doing new videos, new content, new gaming. My new game that I just streamed was Minecraft. Uh, I just want to push out my stuff there, man. If y'all into video games, go follow me on there, man. Go subscribe to me. I go live. No, I haven't been going live a lot. Been kind of in a drought lately. So if y'all could come subscribe to me and like tell me in my comments on my videos that y'all love my videos and
Not
y'all
only
want to
that,
see
but
me go
what y'all want
live
to see.
more,
What y'all want to see. How y'all want to see it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like what games y'all want me to play, guys? I'll play any kind of games. I've been getting out of, you know, Call of Duty. I've been getting
Yeah.
out of
Yeah.
Fortnite. Like
Same.
I haven't been streaming them. I'll play them, yes, but I won't stream them
Yeah.
because I want to come to y'all and like play the games that y'all want to see. I
Well,
love I
look,
love every kind of different games,
just
guys.
get online and play it. Just
So
get online and play it. People, if you build it, they will come. Now, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. So
just just come
go
over.
subscribe to him. Watch him what he's doing. He's on there. All of his socials are Space Leader 63.
Yep.
Just to break down with Mario, my social, I got TikTok and Instagram. Mario the Mechanic. It's a zero. It's supposed to be an O. Mario the Mechanical, but for some reason they put a zero. So Mario the Mechanic, zero. The number zero at the end. Follow me on TikTok. We'll see how TikTok is because we're supposed to go down next week, right? On the 19th or some shit.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes. If not, I'm on Instagram and I believe X with Mario the Mechanical. So that's it. That's where you get some of my videos. I'll start posting a lot of these post these on YouTube. The breakdown with Mario, follow that, and we'll see. I'll see you. Talk to you next week. Fool. I'll talk to you a couple hours. But I'll talk to you next week. We'll figure out some more of this stuff. But I got questions. I definitely have
I got questions and I'm gonna look up some stuff throughout this whole week. So next Sunday we come through again. I'll hopefully have some
questions.
answers.
All right. Cool. I'll hit you up in a minute.
All
All
right,
right.
cool.
Peace, people.